Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm in Bryant Park early this morning. I've got a meeting early today, so I've commuted in from New Jersey, and I've got a few extra minutes. Lots of things on my mind that, I'm sort of always self-coaching myself through, it seems like through every day. And, these things that I've been thinking about, I decided, maybe there's some other people who could use some of these things as well this morning. We've all got so much going on in our lives, and, so many of us are living here in New York City or around New York City. We're all, for the most part, high achievers, and we have to be in order to survive where we live. It's kind of crazy, right? When you see all the go-getters that we're surrounded by, and some days are harder than others. So the thing I want to talk about today is the power of thought, and how what you think about is usually what you experience. And it takes as much energy to worry and think about, all the bad things that could go wrong. Hey, Jermaine, how are you? Hi, Robert. Good morning. It takes as much energy to think about all the bad things that could go wrong and all the ways things could not turn out in your favor as it does to it takes the same amount of energy to think about all the possibly good things that could happen. And whether you've got a job interview or an audition, or you need to reach out to a friend and have a conversation that you've been worried about, or whatever it is. Good morning, Shanti. Hi. Good morning, Robert. Whatever it is that you might be facing today or tomorrow or the next day, here's my thing, is that I've realized, and I love this phrase, you can light green lights for yourself. What does that mean? It means that you can put your energy into positive thoughts about what could happen, just as much as you can put your energy into all the bad things that could happen. So I've started telling myself this, and it's helping me. Light green lights for yourself with your thinking. Because, good morning, Jamie. Nice to see family this morning. Hi. Light green lights for yourself when you're preparing for something, be it a job interview or a difficult conversation, or maybe just, hi, Tara, good morning. Or maybe it's just, a day of a challenging schedule. Put some positive energy into some positive thoughts, because it can ultimately help things go your way. Light green lights for yourself, and you might be surprised at the outcome. Every day I'm telling myself that. Light more green lights. Think about the positive. Think about all the good that can happen, or just pre-decide that those good things are going to happen. They're going to love me, or they're going to love my audition, or they're going to love this conversation, or they're going to love this company, or going to love what I'm offering. Just tell yourself all the positive things that you want to have happen, and light up those green lights. And I think it'll empower you, and you'll bring a different energy to whatever you're facing in your day. Then the other thing is that, fear versus love. It's so easy to forget how fear plays a part in our lives. And it can color how we show up to everything that we do. And I think that, for me anyway, when I go on autopilot, that's when fear really colors what I'm doing. If I just go on autopilot without making an effort, without consciously choosing to come from a place of love, then I end up coming from a place of fear. And so, for example, right now I'm working on a show, and I'm working as an associate, and I'm loving that gig. It's great, and I've done a lot of it. But I realize that, if I'm worried that I'm going to mess up, or if I'm worried that I'm going to contribute in a way that ultimately maybe isn't helpful for the director or for the cast or whatever, or if I'm worried that I may overstep my boundaries, or if I'm worried I will forget this piece of choreography or that piece of blocking, then I'm actually showing up in fear. I'm showing up afraid of messing up, or afraid that I'm going to make a mistake. And don't you know that colors my energy? It colors what I'm bringing to the room. It affects the creativity. It affects the energy. It affects everything. But when I work at it and instead I let all of that go and I replace it with love. Love of the fact that I get to do what I do. Love of the fact that I get to contribute. Love of the fact that my body still can dance, as old as I am. Love the fact that I can contribute a positive energy. Just even loving that idea, then that completely changes my energy. It affects other people's energy. Then I'm coming in with a light, and I'm coming in with positivity, and there's room for more creativity there, and it encourages other people, and it encourages the director I'm working with. So make a choice, no matter what it is you're showing up to today, to replace any fear that you might have with love. Just be aware. Where is fear showing up in my life? Oh, hi. Hey, New York. Where is fear showing up in your life? Where is it holding you back? Or where is it coloring just how you talk to people? Or what it is you bring to work? Or how you're showing up at a job interview or an audition or a conversation with a loved one? It's not serving you. But if you can start to be aware of it and make the conscious effort to replace that position, the way you're coming at things, with love instead. Hey, Marcel. Hi. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you guys. Hi, Nancy. Come to whatever it is that you're facing today with those two things, with green lights. Light up those green lights for yourself. Pre-decide that it's going to be awesome, that it's going to work in your favor, that they're going to love you, that they're going to love what you have to offer, that you do have so much to offer, and bring your heart to what you're doing. So that means that you're showing up in love too. You're not bringing some fear, some cloud, some worry. Leave all that behind. It's not serving you. But show up with your heart and love, and pre-light those green lights of how things are going to go. You're going to have an awesome day. And the other, just like side note to all of this, is that 3 months ago I could never be in this place. I could never be sharing these ideas. I could never be self-coaching myself with all this stuff, because 3 months ago my story was completely different. I was in a really, really dark place. I was suffering from major stress that had caused really felt like insurmountable depression, and I was having a really tough time. So listen, if that's where you are, look at this as hope. There's hope for you. You can get on the other side of that. And I didn't expect to be where I'm at right now 3 months ago, but here I am. And if you need some help, reach out. I will love on you, and I will listen, and I will happily share with you what I have done for myself that has made such a huge difference for me. So go, have a great day, light those green lights for yourself, and approach everything you do today with love. Have a great one.